Tubbs, a 30-point victory over Widnes today at the OLP. You must be proud of that one.
Yeah. Look, we started really well, didn't we? That first 40 minutes, I thought we were outstanding again, and to rattle up 24 points in that period were pretty special. And then, look, they got a bit of a freak one at the end there, just before half time, didn't they? Just on the Uta, where it popped out of one of our lads' hands, and they went the full length. So, defensively we were great again. We were smart with the ball. And look, at the second half, we had a little bit of. They had the momentum again, which we keep speaking about, but I was delighted how we wrestled it back off them again, and I thought we finished really, really strongly. Picked up some spectacular tries, didn't we, with Grimes and that as well. So, yeah, overall delighted, because look, they're a good team, and them to come here after the performance they had on Monday night, they'd have been thinking and been really confident. So to do what we did in that first period, I thought the forwards should take a massive amount of plaudits and raps, because they took it to them and they couldn't handle us.
You said about the forwards, like how impressed were you with their tenacity, I guess, because the likes of Titus and Brandon Lee only go one way, don't they? And they also got over the try line.
Yeah, and entirely. They're all great. They all stuck. We had a plan to do what we needed to do at that first period, and I thought we executed that greatly, and the big fellas have got that job to do. They've got to be tough and carry tough, and then whack them defensively. And I think we're doing that. And again, to let 6 points in the first half and 6 points in the second half there is pretty special. It means we've got something committed, because there was some desperado at the end there, people just throwing the bodies where it had to go to stop them scoring, because they were very, very close, and that's what you've got to do. And that's what I just said to him in there, is that the signs of good teams is when you just do what you've got to do when you've got to do it. And I thought we showed that today in lots of parts. But I thought Brandon were massive again. I thought Titus were outstanding. And a lot of Joel were good as well. So the forwards did a fantastic job, and the backs, Bishop fullback, wow, he's been a revelation since he moved there, hasn't he? But Grimes is playing his first game of the season and going the full length. So lots of positives and something to build on. We'll enjoy tonight. Then it's Challenge Cup, isn't it? We've got to go the trip to Siddle next week, and again, my job is to get the team selection right, because we're looking forward to that. We want to progress on that and just keep the momentum going.
In the 2 home games that we've had in the league, I think game management springs to mind with the likes of Corey and Fax. Once again, seems to be all going pretty well. Yeah,
Corey's sweet, hitting the ball sweet, isn't he? Goal kicking and he's managing that. He's mature now, and he's 20 odd year old, so you expect it from him. And there's a nice little partnership there with Thax and Corey. Both mature players now, and experienced players, senior players, and Jack's chomping, and hopefully Jack will get his nod next week and get a game out there. And then there's Isaac to come back. So we're in a fortunate position. We've got 4 half-backs, all can kick a ball, all can run with the ball, and that's exciting for us. But yeah, I think that as game management is certainly improved.
The fans will have seen Ross at the game today, because he was here, but just maybe a slight tweak.
Yeah, just yesterday got a bit of a tweak, and then got up this morning and he were in a pickle, so he phoned me and I said, mate, all right, no dramas. Look, we're comfortable with that. We've got the squad we've got, and Bailey fitted in there lovely, not a problem for him. And we changed and fetched Blake onto the bench, so I'm 100% comfortable with whatever goes on, because as you'll have seen before the game today, and we saw it training the other night, we've got 19 players that we picked to represent the team today. We've got another 13 that's training and getting flogged. So, we're in a comfort position. There's not too many people injured. Oliver Roberts is a few weeks away. Q is not as bad as first thought. So, it's a full complement of fit players. So, the backroom staff and everybody should take a bow for that, because to be at this part of the season and get everybody just about fit is something that bodes well for us for the rest of the season.
just finally, you did mention Siddle. We know about the strength of NCL sides after last year, so it's going to be a tough one, especially at Lair Place, because we'll get a decent crowd.
Yeah, it'll be hostile. It'll be what it is, when you're playing at an amateur ground. I went there yesterday, so I went and had a look at them yesterday, and they're enthusiastic, they're committed. As you say, there'll be 1,000 people there. So yeah, it's going to be different for us because it's small. Not the pitch, the changing rooms and all the environment's a bit amateur as it is. The pitch is good, as in the width, the length. I wish there would have been a grass on it and not sand. So there'll be a few sore knees again next week. But yeah, it is what it is. We've got to make sure that our mindset is exactly what it is. I've got to make sure I pick the right team, obviously, which I will do. And we need to go there, be respectful, but actually do the right job and show what we are, because our standards week by week are getting better, and I think we're showing that. Yes, we're going to have tough journeys like we had last week against London, but we need to keep raising the bar and keep challenging ourselves, and there'll be a few people getting run out next week that they've deserved one because they've trained well.